are you doing? I am here with my Empties. Whoa, I just bumped the table. I am here with my Empties video from January. So I meant to do individual reviews on some of these, but many of these I have done individual reviews on before, like last year. I really just kind of burned through some of the holiday core favorites ones. And so, I mean, if I do an individual review, it'll probably be about the same as last year's. So for this month, at least, I'm going to do an Empties video. I have been incredibly busy. I know I say that a lot lately. Alright, the first one I burned through was this Yankee Candle Girl Scout one, chocolate peanut butter. This is like the tag-alongs or whatever, and I really just now finished this. I've been burning this one since like August, but I've been burning it in my office, and I'm not in my office all that much, at least, you know, like at home, my home office, and so I only burn it when I'm in there doing work, which is really not that often. Most of the time I just like sit at the kitchen table or something so I can watch the TV. But this one, you know, it was not scentless, like, you know, the kind of reputation for Yankee candles. It was not scentless. It definitely did put out smell if you were sitting at the desk. So like I was at the desk working, I had it on the desk, I could smell it just fine. If you left the room and came back in the room, you could maybe smell it then, but it didn't really leave my office space, which is rather small. So I got this on 75% off. I think I got it for like $7 or less during the semi-annual sale in the summer. So I was definitely not disappointed by it. I love how long it lasted. It burned fairly clean. Like you can still see through the jar there. So burned a long time. Definitely was not scentless. I'm excited to burn the Trefoils one. Bad Enabler said that is by far the best of these. And I got several of these during the summer SAS sale. I was looking for some of these during the recent winter SAS sale, and I haven't been back. That's probably my problem. I probably needed to go back at the end of the sale, but I was too busy. I know a lot of the times the 75% off ones at Yankee kind of show up towards the end of the SAS, but I didn't have time to go. So anyway, that's my first one. All right, so the majority of these, like I said, are out of kind of like the holiday core favorites, and most of these, I think all of these I've done reviews on before. So the first one, of course, is Frosted Cranberry. Oh, this is one of my absolute favorite winter candles. I love the smell of this so much. It is super, super strong too. And it was super strong this year as well. I remember it. It's basically strong every year I burn it. It doesn't ever disappoint. And so this year was no exception. It was super, super strong. And it's just such a wonderful, like, wintry scent, or it's really good for like this time of year when it's not Christmas anymore. So you don't really want to be burning like the Christmassy cinnamony ones, but it's not really warm or anything. You're kind of in the dead of winter. It's a perfect winter candle because it's very like juicy berry. It's very like fulfilling. Like when you're used to everything being dead and dull and not vibrant during the winter, this is a good one to kind of like, it's invigorating. It kind of breathes life back into your house, brings like a little bit of color, vibrancy back into the air. So absolutely love this. This is one of my all-time favorites. All right, next up we burned Holiday. I actually burned this one like Christmas week, and so I finished it up like the very first part of January. So I did burn this during the week of Christmas, and it, like I said, I finished it at the start of this month, so it still counts. Holiday is also one of my favorites. Last year when I burned this, it had like horrible performance, I think, if I remember right, but this one actually was just fine. All of these ones in this collection, this holiday core collection, they kind of all have had that puny wick syndrome thing where the flames are little tiny and you can barely see if it's lit, but whatever. So this one again was pretty strong. It wasn't as strong as Frosted Cranberry. This one is just like a straight up cinnamon scent. This is not like a bakery cinnamon. This is like a straight up candy, red hot cinnamon bear cinnamon scent. So if you don't like that type of cinnamon, don't go for this one. All right, I burned another one of my favorites, Vanilla Snowflake. Every time I burn this candle, it just gets better and better. I keep thinking I'm going to get sick of it. I keep thinking, I'm just going to get bored of that someday, and it still has not happened. It was phenomenal. Every time I burn this, I just love it. It smells so good. It's got this strong vanilla scent and this like xylitol, what is that cooling mint in the gum? I think it's called xylitol or something. It's got kind of a cooling mint effect as well, so it's good if like you're stopped up and you can't breathe, but it's just this amazing minty vanilla smell. It smells like a vanilla tea or like a mint tea, something sort of like mixture. Okay, like a mint tea with sugary vanilla creamer. That's what I mean. It's very unique. It's one of my ultimate favorite candles. Again, very strong. All right, next up, I burned through the new Fresh Sparkling Snow. This candle is so weird. I burned one last year, and I purchased one this year, I think during the $8 candle sale, because I got them for super cheap. And so this one is so not like a winter candle. It's a melon candle. It smells like honeydew-ish type melon. And definitely kind of like a summery scent, but I burned this because I had burned a whole bunch of like holiday scents. And so I do appreciate Fresh Sparkling Snow because it kind of breaks up the monotony of the holiday candles, but it's definitely weird. It's definitely not for everybody. All right, next up, I burned some of this collection, the Jingle All the Way, whatever this is called, Joy Holiday Traditions. See, I'm so out of the loop on the candle collections right now. It's ridiculous. So I burned Red Velvet Cheer. A lot of people hate this candle. This is one of the first candles that just really got me hooked on Bath & Body Works candles. So because of the nostalgia of it, I love burning this one. It is kind of artificial smelling. Some people say it smells like crayons or something. I don't think so. A lot of people think it's like absolutely atrocious. This to me really does smell like red velvet cake. And so I personally like this. I know a lot of people hate it, but because of that, usually I can get some for like pretty cheap during the semi-annual sale because there's always like a gaggle of them left over. My sister actually likes this one too. So I did burn Red Velvet Cheer. I enjoy this one. I know a lot of people despise it. Let me know down below if you like Red Velvet Cheer. This one before was called Red Velvet Cupcake in previous years and previous times it's been released, but same thing as Red Velvet Cupcake, and I don't know, I just love it. All right, next one, this is just, what is it, Honolulu Sun, I think. I think that's what it is. Yeah, summer candle, Jingle All the Way. I was kind of excited about this one. Total repackage from summer candles that they had left over. Lame. This one, Dashing Through the Snow, was not too bad. It's kind of like a piney scent, so it wasn't necessarily my favorite cup of tea. You guys know those are not my ultimate favorite candles, but it was pretty strong. It was all right. I was excited about this one because I was like, oh, that's not a repackage, I don't think, and so I was really excited when I initially bought this, but nah, Dashing Through the Snow, you can definitely do without it. All right, and last but not least, I have Celebrate Mary Cookie. This month was a good month. I burned a lot of my favorites. Mary Cookie is one of my all-time favorites. I love Red Velvet Cheer. I love Vanilla Snowflake. I love Frosted Cranberry. I got to burn a lot of my kind of yearly favorites this month, and so it was really enjoyable. Mary Cookie is just, it's so stinking strong. It smells like a buttery sugar cookie right out of the oven when they're still warm. It is such an amazing candle. So it was amazing. If you've never burned Mary Cookie before and you like bakery sort of scents, you've got to burn one or you have not lived. Alright, so that's it for my Empties video. I tried to keep it as condensed as possible. I will be uploading some sort of financially budgety videos next, so if you want to see those, go back and watch them. And what was your favorite candle you burned this month? The new collection that came out, I don't know if I'm really going to be buying candles from those because they're basically all just repackages. The cinnamon one is just cinnamon sugar donut. So, but I love that candle. Like that's another one of my favorite scents. But I have, I think, 1 or 2 of those. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to buy candles this month. I do have a $50 gift card that I got for Christmas. But the problem is they're not going on sale and it's getting very irritated. I'll make a whole another video on that topic. But yeah, so those are my Empties videos. Let me know what was your favorite candle that you burned in the month of January, and I will see you next time. Bye.